welcome back to the 20th Century Dude channel. Unfortunately, if you're looking for a positive production update concerning Art Class 3, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's not going as good as originally planned. So as you may know, for people who are new to the channel, I have a sort of short film cinematic universe with these short films that are interconnected in the same timeline, continuity, so to speak. And the last one, Art Class 3 Legacy, was supposed to be, I guess, what you would consider the end game of it all. It's supposed to be the final chapter that wraps up the 14 to 15 shorts that are contained in this little universe. But I'm going to be honest, trying to even remotely put this together is a complete and utter nightmare, especially right now. I did not imagine it would be this much of a headache, but it is. So it's down to a multitude of factors. I think one is just simply time. I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, to worry about a project like this right now. I mean, I was going to be working on it like off and on throughout the year anyway, but it's just I don't have a lot of time. I have 2 promos I'm working on for my church, and one I'm doing for local business as well, as far as my freelance business is concerned, as well as my video freelance work I'm doing for a job for someone, in addition to my part-time work at Sam's Club. So I am very much occupied right now work-wise. Even the episode for Is It Broke or Fixable that I just filmed literally last night, at least at the time of recording this video, that's going to have to at least sit on a hard drive for a week or two, maybe even end of the month, maybe, until I can even get around to editing it. That way I can allow the sort of promos to, slow down a little before I even remotely start working on it. It's just time-wise, I don't have the time. But in addition to that as well, the priorities of actors, and even me in a way, it's just changed in 5 years. The main cast for this specific project, it goes all the way back to Art Class 1 back in the summer of 2021, and it's just, in 5 years, people's priorities and life, it's just, it all changes. And I suppose in a way mine has changed as well. But I kind of have to accept that, if this isn't really like a thing people want to do anymore, then that's simply that. So it's kind of difficult, even trying to get like the main cast back to, return for this film. It's just I can't get them back, because I think one of them's in the middle of National Guard training as well, and who knows when he's even going to be arriving home. I think it would be soon, because he left before, what was it, Thanksgiving, I think it was. It's just, I have not seen or heard from any of them in a good number of months, and even if I tried to reach out to them, it's just, it's not going in the way that I hoped, pretty much, is what this comes down to. I think, in a way, the audience demand for my short films has also changed. I mean, even when this channel began, that's what this was. It was a platform for my short films to be put on. Did I, do the occasional film review or film discussion every once in a while? I mean, yeah, I did at the time. It just didn't take off anywhere, so I didn't bother doing anything regarding talking about movies. So, for the most part, for a good, 2 to 3 years, all it was a platform to put my short films on. That's all this channel was. Up until about the beginning, I think it was 2024, where I actually decided to make something more of it. And of course, we had different series as well, like, the home video demonstrations and Is It Broke or Fixable that came up. So, of course, the channel changed a good bit. It expanded beyond the, I guess, short film format. But there are other series that popped up, and I think the audience demand just changed as well. I just put a poll out, I think, about a week ago, and even though I didn't get as many respondents to it, It sounded like the number one demand as of right now is for more is it broke or fixable content. So I know that's in demand, but the problem is my short films are just not in demand right now, and I can definitely tell. The two recent short films I put out, Trial of the AI Girlfriend and The Unexpected Zoom, they both performed very terribly. I think both of them performed under, let's see, 10 or 11 views. I think Trial of the AI Girlfriend has 10. And Unexpected Zoom, I don't even know if that has 7 or 8. I'm going to have to check, but it's very, very low. Which is disappointing because I did put a lot of good time into Trial of the AI Girlfriend. That was something that took several months to conceive and then film and edit. Of course, that was a nightmare in itself to work with, so maybe this was God's way of telling me maybe you shouldn't have prioritized that project at that specific time, because, look how it turned out. Very few views. I don't even think it was good enough to submit to a film festival, and it's just there wasn't a big demand for that story. And I just think, as well, the whole cinematic universe format for my short films, as good of an idea as it was at the time, it's just, I don't think it was a plan that ultimately succeeded. I'm just going to be flat out, whether we get R Class 3 or not, I don't think a short film cinematic universe, the idea that I had, was going to pan out as well as I hoped. Because again, the last one, the third R Class, was supposed to be the Avengers Endgame, so to speak. So it's just, putting it together has been a cluster, well, you know what. The drafts and ideas for it changed literally almost every week. I think we're on the 15th or 16th version of this right now, script-wise. I don't even think I finished the last draft, at least as of a month ago. I think for time, and it's just, I don't know. I'm unfortunately losing the passion for this thing, making it, and it's just, it seems like I have more roadblocks going towards it than I do, like, any sort of, there's not a sense of peace working on this project, I guess I should say. And even filming wise, the only thing I have for is some forced B-roll, because in one version there was supposed to be a little fight between the Martian and the Sasquatch to open up the film. That's not going to happen now, so who knows what I would even do with all this forced B-roll. I shot that even way back in, was it September or October or something? And then there's some B-roll I filmed at the Rockville Church, where both the art class films take place in. And I don't know what's going to become of that. And of course, there's the occasional, green screen materials for some of the special effects elements. But other than that, there's not really anything filmed for this. And I can't film anything for it unless I know what the heck is going on, what version I'm going off of, if I'm even doing this film at all. Because you know what? I'm at the point now where it's a 50-50 chance. Either Art Class 3 is going to be made, or it's not. So either you'll see something released towards the end of the year, and I'll probably put out another trailer maybe sometime in the mid to late summer. Other than that, I'm sorry guys, but I have no idea whether I'm actually going to do this film or not, and if I do, it's not going to be an endgame type of event. It's going to be more or less I guess an epilogue, so to speak. It's going to be one of those things, it's like, how can I tie up the story elements as quick as I possibly can in about 5 to 7 minutes, maybe. That's what this film is going to become. If I do make it, it is going to be a get her done, get her over with priority. Because to be honest, priorities have changed for other people. It's changed a little bit for me. I guess I should say there's not a lot of divine help into going into this. I think I see this as ways of God saying, you know what, that's not a priority. You have other things you need to attend to. This is not one of them. And again, I just think this overall plan of setting up these short films as an interconnected universe and ending with this, it just didn't go the way I had hoped. I mean, to be fair, at least until Art Class 2, there was nothing to really suggest any of these were connected, right? That was the film where it was basically explicit now. It's like, oh, all these films are all of a sudden, interconnected with one another. Spoiler alert. I don't think that's what everybody wanted, though. And I think it's kind of hard to watch some of these analog picture short films when you have to go under the expectation that, oh, it's, interconnected now with something else. Like, take Alien Joyride, for example. Ideally, you could watch that on your own, but there are some explicit connections in there that I feel probably inhibit your ability to enjoy it more, I think, right? If it wasn't for the explicit, like, art class and, connections to the asset, the interrogation, and whatnot, if there weren't those explicit connections in there, I feel like people would probably enjoy it more. So that one did moderately okay, but it's just these last two I worked on, the AI Girlfriend and Unexpected Zoom, they just performed terribly. I mean, Unexpected Zoom I'd understand. That wasn't the first idea I had in mind for a short film last year. It's just something I put together rather quickly. But yeah, it's just sorry for this production update. It's not as I would have hoped. But that's the state of the short film as of right now, the final one in the Analog Pictures canon. Again, you'll either see it or you won't. And honestly, I'm at the point now where I might be a little okay not doing it, because it's just an utter hassle trying to even remotely get cast members together, even to film for 5 minutes. So it's just, this is where we're at, and you'll see it or you won't. So that's just sort of the nature of this little universe and that short film for right now. Sorry for the bad news. Again, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. Otherwise, that's all I have for today, so thank you for tuning in to 20th Century Dude channel for this little update. Sorry that the news couldn't be good, but this is where we're at. I can't do anything about it, and again, circumstances in life change. Nothing I can do about that either. But thanks again for tuning in. Hope to catch you on the fly. See ya.